Hello, and welcome back to Time Well Wasted, episode 20, the final episode before our 2-week summer break. This is Glenn speaking. We promised you something special, something sunny, something educational, and something chaotic. And because Dec is here, at least one of those is guaranteed.
I bring the chaos. I am the chaos. If chaos had a face, it would be mine, sweating in 4K.
We're going full holiday mode today. If you remember episode 7 back in May, our Holiday Watches episode, that was the short version. This is the expanded, sunburned, hydration optional, slightly irresponsible version.
Episode 7 was the tapas. Episode 20, holiday mode. The expanded version is the full buffet, with prawns, and as I like to say, regret.
We'll talk travel watches, summer straps, sunscreen disasters, Declan's NATO strap as a luggage tag incident, and what watches not to bring unless you enjoy crying in hotel bathrooms.
I cried once. Not because of a watch, because I ate a chili in Thailand. But the watch was there. It witnessed everything.
We've also got 3 brilliant listener questions, proper ones this time, and we'll finish with a full holiday watch packing guide.
And then we're off. I'm going to the Philippines. Glenn is going to the Seychelles. I will be sweating. Glenn will be moisturized.
Let's get into it. Right, before we dive into the watches, let's talk travel. I'm bringing 3 watches, a diver, a GMT, and a beater.
I'm bringing 1 watch, and a prayer, and possibly a spare prayer.
You need more than a prayer. You need a GMT, a diver, and something you don't mind dropping into a volcano.
I dropped a watch into a cocktail once. It dissolved like an Alka-Seltzer.
Your cocktails have a 40% chance of dissolving a bezel insert.
That's because I mixed them with passion and acid.
Anyway, Seychelles for me. I plan to swim, relax, and avoid sunscreen disasters.
Philippines for me. I plan to sweat, eat, sweat again, and possibly lose a watch in the ocean.
You lose watches like socks.
I lose socks like watches. Do I sound like a parrot? Or something? Or something? Or something?
Let's expand on GMTs. Previous episode touched on it, but here's the deeper dive. GMTs are brilliant if you're actually tracking multiple time zones.
I track nothing. I get confused in one time zone. I once set the GMT hand to vibes.
That's not a time zone.
It is if you believe.
Well, a proper Greenwich mean time helps when you're calling home, checking flight times, or pretending you're a pilot. But most people just use them to look sophisticated while ordering a mojito.
I look sophisticated all the time. Until I stand up.
Rubber straps are perfect for heat, sweat, swimming, cocktails, and questionable decisions. NATO straps are great, unless you use them as luggage tags.
It worked. Until the bag went around the conveyor belt and the strap slapped a child in the face. The child was fine. The strap was traumatized.
You repeat yourself, Dec. In relation to leather straps, leave them at home. Heat plus sunscreen plus humidity equals sadness.
I must agree. Leather straps on holiday age faster than me in the Philippines.
Now, metal bracelets, these are good, but rinse them. Salt water gets into the links, and suddenly your bracelet smells like a fish market.
My bracelet once smelled like regret.
I will say that again. You are repeating yourself. And remember, guys, sunscreen destroys watches. It gets into bezels, dries on crystals, stains straps, and makes everything sticky.
I once got SPF 50 on a Seiko. It turned into SPF 49.
That's not how numbers work. By the way, it would be good to know, how did you do your calculations?
I don't know. It just felt right.
A good advice from Glenn. Apply sunscreen before putting on your watch, let it dry, then strap up.
I strap up first, then I panic.
All right, what I am going to say now is crucial. Do not bring with you the following: anything vintage, anything worth more than the holiday, anything with a fragile bezel, anything with a tropical dial you're proud of, anything you'd cry about if it fell into a swimming pool, volcano, or Dec's cocktail.
My cocktails are basically acid with pineapple.
Fair enough. Bring something robust, something you can knock against a door frame without needing therapy.
I need therapy anyway.
You need therapy to stop buying watches every week. Now, let's move on to, basically every collector should have a holiday beater. A watch you can abuse without guilt.
My beater is my main watch. Because I beat everything.
Typical Declan. But to make my point, a good beater is cheap, durable, easy to replace, easy to clean, not sentimental.
You will like this one, Glenn. I once brought a sentimental watch on holiday. I cried every time I walked near water.
That's a good point. Never bring anything sentimental. Holiday water is dangerous. It's like normal water, but with attitude.
Okay, let's look at some questions from our listeners. Question 1 today is from Roman in Mallow. Roman asks, should I bring more than one watch on holiday, or is that pretentious?
Bring 2, one for swimming, one for evenings. That's not pretentious, that's practical.
Bring 3. 1 for swimming, 1 for evenings, 1 for when you lose the first 2.
Haha, I bet Roman is not like you. You shouldn't be losing watches.
I lose watches like socks, and socks like watches.
Haha, let me check. I will reveal something. Dec is not wearing any socks today.
Okay, question 2 is from Sarah in Roscommon. Is it safe to bring a mechanical watch into extreme heat?
That's a good question, Sarah. I would say yes, within reason. Modern watches can handle heat, but avoid leaving them in direct sun or on a car dashboard. Heat dries lubricants, expands gaskets, and can warp crystals.
I remember it was in Italy. I left a watch on a dashboard once. It became a pancake.
Did you eat it?
It was too hard.
So it didn't become a pancake.
It felt like a pancake when I squeezed it. Wow. Question 3 is from Bruno in Porto, Portugal. What's the best watch for snorkeling?
Any diver with 200 meters water resistance, screw-down crown, and a legible dial. ISO-rated divers are ideal.
Or just bring a Casio. If you lose it, the fish will enjoy it.
Fish do not wear watches.
You don't know that. There could be a fish GMT club.
Okay, I will research that on holidays.
Give me a call at 3 a.m. if you find something.
Let's finish with a proper packing guide, expanded from episode 7. The list of things you should bring for your holidays. 1 diver, swimming, snorkeling, cocktails. 1 GMT if you travel across time zones. 1 beater for hiking, exploring, questionable nightlife.
Rubber straps.
Microfiber cloth, small watch roll, spring bar tool, silica gel packets.
A sense of responsibility.
And what to leave behind. Vintage pieces, precious metals, anything over 10,000 euros.
Anything with sentimental value.
Anything with a fragile bezel.
Anything you'd cry about if it touched sand. I said that because sand is the enemy. It gets everywhere. It got into my watch once and started a family.
I don't believe you. Sand does not reproduce.
Well, it felt like it did. I was there.
Right, before we wrap up, we need to talk about something people always forget. How to actually transport your watches without turning them into scrambled eggs.
I once transported a watch in a sock. A sock. It looked like I was smuggling potatoes.
Dec and his socks, there is some mystic harmony between them. Dear listeners, don't be like Dec. Never transport watches in socks, or loose in a backpack, or wrapped in a t-shirt, or in your pocket with coins. Coins are basically tiny metal gremlins.
They attack, they scratch, they judge you.
Here's what you should use. I will start with hardshell travel cases. Pelican, Nanook, or any shockproof case. If you're flying, these are perfect. They protect against drops, turbulence, and Dec.
My Pelican case has a mortgage. It's more secure than my house.
Okay, now, watch rolls. Leather, canvas, suede, whatever you like. Great for 2 to 3 watches. Keeps them separated so they don't fight.
My watches fight, especially after cocktails. I stick to chocolate Swiss rolls instead.
What's next? Number 3. Single slot travel pouches. If you're only bringing 1 watch, this is ideal. Slim, safe, discreet.
I need one that's fireproof, waterproof, shockproof, and idiot-proof.
That's a pity. They don't make that last one. Number 4. Carry-on only. Never put watches in checked luggage, unless you enjoy gambling with fate.
Or unless you want your Submariner to go on its own holiday to Frankfurt.
Number 5. Keep straps separate. Metal bracelets scratch watches during transport. wrap them, or detach them.
I detach everything, sometimes accidentally.
Finally, number 6, silica gel packets. Humidity kills leather and encourages mold. Throw a few silica packets into your watch roll.
I ate one once. I thought it was a mint.
Haha, you're still alive, so clearly they work. Now, let's talk about buying watches on holiday, because some people treat holidays like treasure hunts.
I treat holidays like sweat marathons.
I'm flying through Zurich Airport, which is basically a horological theme park. If you've never been, imagine a shopping centre where every second shop is trying to sell you a Speedmaster.
Zurich Airport is dangerous. You go in for a sandwich and come out with a moon watch.
That's actually true. They have Omega, Rolex Boutique, Breitling, IWC, Swatch, airport-exclusive models, VAT refunds, duty-free discounts, staff who know exactly how to tempt you. If you're ever flying through Zurich, budget for temptation.
Budget for bankruptcy. Don't bring cash. Don't bring credit cards. Just hide in the bathroom.
Outlets can be great for Longines, Tissot, Hamilton, Seiko, Citizen. Duty-free sometimes has older stock at good prices, especially quartz models or discontinued colorways.
I once saw a Tissot in duty-free that was cheaper than my dinner.
Your dinner was a bag of crisps.
It was a fancy bag of crisps.
Seychelles won't have much in terms of watch shopping. It's more enjoy the beach than buy a Rolex. But that's fine. I'm not going there to shop.
You're going there to moisturize.
Correct. Dec, tell the listeners where you're going.
I'm going to Greenhills shopping center in Manila, the most famous fake watch market in the Philippines. It's like Disneyland, but everything is illegal.
Educational moment. Never buy fakes. They're illegal, unethical, and usually powered by sadness.
I'm not buying anything. I promise I'm going for research, take some photos, and cause chaos.
Greenhills is fascinating though. You'll see Franken watches, Rolex Daytonas with quartz movements, Patek with Hello Kitty dials. Swiss made spelled wrong. Salesmen who swear everything is A, Super Swiss Japan, grade A++. Watches that don't exist in the real world.
I once saw a fake submariner with a tourbillon. It was spinning like it was possessed.
If you want a real watch in Manila, go to Lucerne, Chronos, Swiss Prestige, official brand boutiques.
Or just buy a Casio. Casio is always real. Casio never fails.
If you're buying abroad, remember, check warranty validity, check VAT refund rules, check if the boutique is authorized, compare prices with home. Don't impulse buy after 3 cocktails.
Impulse buy before cocktails. That way you can blame your personality instead of alcohol.
Terrible advice.
It felt right.
That's episode 20, our big holiday special. We're off for 2 weeks. I'll be in the Seychelles, relaxing, swimming, and trying not to get sunscreen on my watches.
I'll be in the Philippines, sweating, eating, sweating again, and probably losing at least one watch.
We'll be back with episode 21, refreshed, tanned, and hopefully with all our watches intact.
I will not be intact.
Before we go, massive shout out to Horology Guide. Their Blan Pen video is still unreal. George from last week said he watched it and loved it, and he follows the podcast. By the way, George sent us greetings from Lanzarote.
Follow Horology Guide. Follow the podcast. Follow your dreams, but mostly follow us.
Episode 20, done and dusted. Enjoy your holidays, mind your watches, and don't use NATO straps as luggage tags.
Glen won't let it go. Unless you want to slap a child. Accidentally.
Goodbye, folks. See you in 2 weeks. I think that after December's adventures, we will cover fake watches and something extra. Stay tuned.
Bring snacks. Healthy snacks. And sunscreen for your skin and your watch.